Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic week. Today is Friday the 31st of January. Oh my goodness, we are through the first month of 2025 already. So as always, I'd love to thank my subscribers. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking a chance on my little channel, and if you really want to make my day, please hit that subscribe button. Okay, so we're going to be doing the weekly cash stuffing. I have $675 in cash, and just let me quickly add up because I've had a mental block about what the prop money is going to be. It's $195 in prop money that's being used this week. So we're going to start with the groceries. Now, there is a $50 note left over in groceries. Now, before you start applauding me, all that means is that I use my credit card. So that actually has to go back to the bank. So we'll just pop that in front. Oh, I forgot to count the money. We better do that first. Okay, so we have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350. Let me get this down so I don't make a hash of it. 350, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. 410, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 510, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. I'm guessing that's 600. 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, $675. So there we go. Now with the prop money, I've got some larger ones that I'm going to be swapping out. So just to condense a little. Okay, so getting back to groceries, we are adding $125 this week. So I hope your week has been good. I just want to give a little shout out to those down south. I believe it's terribly hot down there. It's a little bit warm here, but nothing, you know, when it's around 32, 33 degrees Celsius, that's not too bad. Now, household this week is receiving $5. 50, 55, $60 in household. I'm thinking what I might do is do a little bit of Amazon, just like paper towel and tissues and that kind of thing. I'm still thinking about that. Fuel hasn't been touched. It still has $70, but I am going to add $35 to it. So we now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, $105. Haven't had any work this week with the school, so that's all right. The kids have gone back to school here in Queensland. Spending is not getting anything because I'm very proud of myself. I still have my $20 note. I have decreased that so to $15, but I'm going to pop that into rollover. Dining out is receiving $20. So that now has 150, 70, 90, 200, 210, 20, 25, 30, $235. So it's going to be a birthday dinner in the next few weeks. So miscellaneous, I'm actually skipping it this weekend. Now, bank, I'm going to take that $50 that was left over from groceries. That is going to get put to my credit card because I was naughty and used my credit card for some reason instead of using the cash that was in my wallet. And now we'll move on to the binders. Binder number 1 is my house binder. Now, nothing is going into emergency. However, I have unstuffed $250 because my whippersnipper gave up the ghost. So it now has, let me see what it has. I've changed out some prop money too. So we have 1,000, 250, 350, $1,375 in total in my emergency fund, and that's fine. It's all good. Now, here we go. I'm going to be changing out condensing. So we have $50 that is going to be going into rates. So I'm going to 500, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550. So I'll take out this money here, and we now have $600 in rates, and the good news is that is now fully funded. So that is good. I'll be putting that $50 elsewhere next week. Electricity is receiving $35. So we have 20, 25, 30, $35. There we go. So rates now, beg your pardon, electricity now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, $105. Water is getting $50, and again I'm going to swap that out and we'll leave that there. And water now has, oops, sorry, that should be a $100 note. There we go, $250, so that has $600 in water. Just excuse me one moment. I'm back. I do apologise. I thought there was someone coming up the steps, but it was my imagination. Okay, so where were we? We've done water. So home and contents insurance is receiving $30. So let us count. We have 1, 2, 3, 354, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 540, 560, 570, $580. Is that right? I'm just going to double check that. 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 540, 550, 560, 570. Yes, I thought I'd made a boo-boo. $570 in home and contents insurance. Home maintenance is getting $5. I've had to rejig my budget just a little bit due to Fluffy Cat's medication. So maintenance is 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200, $205. Insurance excess is receiving $5. 120, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $150. And again, nothing going into buffer. One day I'm going to surprise you all when I put something in there, but not for the moment. House binder 2. House is receiving $5, methinks. Yes, it is $5. 100, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 195, $200. If I was organised, I'd be condensing at the same time, but I'm not. So I'll leave that for a separate video. Appliances, $5, 100, 150, 160, 170, 180, 185, 190, $195. Why? Ah, there we go. I thought there was another one there. 200. Those two envelopes generally have the same amount because the same is going in each week. Spring Clean is receiving $5. 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 15, 20, 25, 30, $135. Subscriptions is receiving $20 this week, as it does most weeks. $100, $150, $170, $190, $210, $215, $220. PO Box. I gave this one a boost with my vacation care pay. So let's see what we've got in here. We're adding $5. We have 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, $160. Probably get that up to $200 and then I'll stop it then. I'd rather have a little too much in the envelope than not enough. Mobile phone, which must be very close to getting renewed, is receiving $15. 100, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $300. I may have to pinch something out of miscellaneous if that bill comes in a little bit sooner than I expect. Renovations is receiving $5. 150, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, $200 in renovation. Now on to All About Me. That's just my, if you hear a funny noise in the background, it's just my young cat scratching a rubber mat on the floor. So there you go. Now, hairdresser is getting $10. It now has 20. No AA notes this week, which was a little bit sad. Christmas is getting $5. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $35. Gifts is getting $5. 5, 10, $15. I have a feeling I may have taken some money out for that. I'll have to double check the previous video. Clothing is getting $5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's nothing that I need for the moment, so we are all good. Technology, $5. 5, 10, 15. Hobbies, $5. 50, 55, 60, 65, $70 now in hobbies. And the last one is fitness, and that is receiving $15. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, $60 in fitness. So hopefully I can, yes, I think about March I'll book in for some tennis lessons. Car binder, car insurance is receiving $30. 20 and 10 make 30. 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 420, 440, 460, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $570. That's for insurance. Car registration is getting 20. 100, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $360. Car maintenance also getting $20. Oh, that's scrunched. 120, 30, $140. From memory, the car will get serviced in about 3 months' time, so I need to have close to $500 in there, so it might have to be subject to some savings challenges, might have to get redirected. Roadside assistance is getting $10. 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Driver's license, $5. 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $100. So that's pretty much at the halfway point now, and I have until September. Car battery is getting $5. 50, 55, 60. Tires, all of these are just receiving $5. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, $95 in tires. Motor vehicle insurance excess, $5. 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, $105. Car emergency, it's getting $5. We have $110 in there. And retirement car, still trying to decide what retirement car is going to look like. I think it'll just be something little, nothing too big. I'll be finished towing and camping, so we're sort of talking 15, 20 years away, so we'll see. 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $100 in retirement car. Next video I do will probably be a condensing video, I think. And now on to health. Whoops, sorry, I bumped the camera then. Now, health insurance is prop money. So let me see what we've got in here. I'm going to try and condense this a little bit if I can. So we have 500 in prop. Well, we are adding $60. So how much do we have here? 100, 200, 300. No, we'll just add the bare basics. $60 is 50, 55, 60. And got some of the bodgy ones that I made coming out. So health insurance has 500, 600, 700, 800, 850, 900, 950, 1000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, that's 1100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So 1140 by my calculations. Okay. Chemist is receiving $10. I was thinking of capping this at 100, but I've decided not to. I'm just going to keep going, and we'll see how much we can get. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, $110. So I have a medication that I have to get on prescription about every 3 months, and I have eye drops which I have to get probably about the same time span. Podiatry is receiving 10, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Medical is getting $10 as well. 100, 200, 250, 60, 70, 80, $290. All of these are pretty much getting 10. Just be nice to have a little bit extra, but I am not complaining. 100 and 50, 60, 70, 80, $190 in dental. So I think I go back to the dentist in April. From memory, it's just before I head off on my camping trip. Optical is receiving $10. 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, $240 in optical. Specialist is getting $15. 10, 15. At least I seem to have the denominations a bit better this time around. Specialist has... Are we up to specialist? Yes, we are. 100, 200, 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 360, 370, $380. That's peace of mind right there. Medical emergency is getting $5. 100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, $490. That's nice to have that little bit there too. And health insurance excess is getting $5. 110, 15, 20, $125, plus there's $750 in the bank for excess one. I said I want to have $1,500 saved in this particular binder, or that envelope I should say. And the last one I think is these furry pets. Now, pet expenses is receiving $40. So we have 150, 200, 220, 240, 260, 270, 280, 85, $290. Vet expenses, I'm done a little bit of juggling, and this is going to be getting $50 a week from now on, seeing that Fluffy Cat needs that medication. Oh, I do have to take that $100 out. That's got to go back to the bank. So we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, $240. So I will just pop that in the back to bank so that I know what is happening. So stopped off at the vet, and I didn't have the pet folder with me because it was an unexpected visit, so I paid it on my credit card. So Pet Motel is getting $40. The fluffy ones are going out. When is it? Must be tomorrow. They're having 3 nights at the Pet Motel. So, sorry, where was I? Pet Motel was getting $40, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that now has, sorry, one of these days I'll get this right. So Pet Motel has 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, 440, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 500, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, $540. So that is really good. And the last little one is getting $10. I'm putting $10 into Pet Emergency. I want to try and get a little bit more in there just in case things happen with Fluffy Cat. So we now have 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $135 now in Pet Emergency. So that is all that I am stuffing this week. Thank you very much for coming along for the ride. Tomorrow I head off into Brisbane for a couple of nights. I'm very excited about that. I'll tell you all about it when I get back next week. And until next time, please take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.